Hello friends, today we are going to learn about the topic advantages of infrastructure as a service, in which we'll learn how it is more important and what benefits it provides to the businesses which use infrastructure as a service. Advantages of infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service is a good solution to many problems in many ways. Like, it can reduce infrastructure costs, provide virtually limitless scalability and agility, and accelerate time to market. That means the application which is to be launched, it accelerate its time to reach to the market. And it does this in a model that virtually ensures uptime. That means most service providers guarantee at least 5 nines of uptimes in their service level agreement and the highest level of security and compliance. Then another point or another benefit of using infrastructure as a service is cost savings. An obvious benefit of moving to infrastructure as a service model is lower infrastructure costs. No longer do organizations have the responsibility of ensuring uptime, maintaining hardware and networking equipment, or replacing old equipment. Infrastructure as a service, it also saves enterprises from having to buy more capacity to deal with sudden business spikes. That means suddenly going up and then down and then up and then down. Organizations with a smaller IT infrastructure generally require a smaller IT staff as well. The pay as you go model also provides significant cost savings because infrastructure as a service use is metered. Organizations pay for only the capacity needed at any given time. This method also allows them to avoid large fixed monthly or annual fees for benefits they may not use. Infrastructure as a service model demands no upfront charges, bandwidth, utilization fees, or minimum term commitments, etc. Another benefit or advantage of using infrastructure as a service is scalability and flexibility. One of the greatest benefit of infrastructure as a service is the ability to scale up and down quickly in response to an enterprise requirements. Infrastructure as a service provides generally have or infrastructure as a service providers generally have the latest, most powerful storage, servers and networking technology to accommodate the need of their customers. This on-demand scalability provides added flexibility and greater agility to respond to changing opportunities and requirements. This is especially helpful in building and dismantling test and development environments, which greatly benefit from the increased speed and agility. Another advantage is faster time to market. Competition is strong in every sector, and time to market is one of the best ways to beat the competition because infrastructure as a service provides elasticity and scalability. Organizations can ramp up and get the job done and the product or service to market more rapidly. Then another advantage for infrastructure as a service to the businesses are it supports disaster recovery, business continuity and high availability. While every enterprise has some type of disaster recovery plan, the technology behind those plans is often expensive and unwieldy. Organizations with several disparate locations often have different disaster recovery and business continuity plans, and technologies making management virtually impossible. Infrastructure as a service provides a consolidated disaster recovery infrastructure, reducing costs and increasing manageability. If disaster strikes, employees can access the same infrastructure they have always accessed via an internet connection from wherever they happen to be. That means wherever they are, they will be connected or accessed from the internet or using internet. That is, anytime, anywhere, access will be provided. This includes everything the organization needs to functional as usual: email, web servers, and critical applications. The result here is quick recovery with no loss of data. Then another advantage here is focus on business growth. Time, money, energy is spent making technology decisions and hiring staff to manage and maintain the technology infrastructure is time not spent on growing the business. That means you are only managing it, maintaining it, but you are not upgrading your business. So, by moving infrastructure to a service based model, organization can focus their time and resources where they belong, on developing innovations in applications and solutions. Then another advantage here is resources are distributed as a service. That means they are being distributed among all the systems or organizations as a service. The resources include CPU cores, hard disk or storage space, RAM, virtual network switches, virtual LANs, IP addresses, etc. would be distributed among the industries or the organizations which are using this infrastructure as a service. That means need not to hold everything on their own, instead they could rent on the services. An infrastructure as a service provider provides its users with the hardware and the provisioning software that allows them to work as if they own a physical data center. Infrastructure as a service is good when you need to expand or scale. It is one of the greatest benefit of infrastructure as a service, the ability to scale up or down rapidly in response to a company's requirements. Infrastructure as a service providers generally have the upgraded, most powerful servers, storage, and networking technology to accommodate the needs of their clients. This on demand scalability provides flexibility and greater agility in response to changing opportunities and requirements. Again, the another advantage here is multiple users can work on a single piece of hardware anywhere at any time. As IT resources are accessed via an internet connection, we have seen this before. IaaS businesses, that means infrastructure as a service businesses, and their employees can work remotely. They need not to be present centrally location, or they need not to be there at a office or organization centrally located to some point. It is easy to access work resources while on the move, simply requiring online access and the user's login credentials. As modern world of bank demands greater flexibility than even before, so adopting infrastructure as a service can help organizations become geographically independent. Infrastructure as a service can run even if server goes down. Infrastructure as a service provides greater reliability in which cloud providers can spread resources across multiple servers and data centers. It means if a particular hardware component fails, even if an entire data center goes offline, or organization's infrastructure would not be affected. Then the another advantage here is that the organization need to pay for only those services that they need. It is not necessary that all applications are running all the time. However, with many in-house options, the applications is made to run and you have to pay for that. Then what is the result? The cost is same whether you use your machines or services for 1 hour, for few months, or 24/7 into 365. But with IaaS offering, that means infrastructure as a service offerings, you have to pay only for the time when the resources are used and only for those services that you actually need. Thank you.